11 with Carleen Wilde and Charlie Shortino.
Legend has it the Flying Dutchman is a ghost ship that can never go home, doomed to sail the seven seas forever. It's a romantic, wonderful tale. You've seen the ads on our air for weeks now, but the folklore comes to life this weekend on stage at the Overture Center. And with us this morning is bass baritone Bradley Garvin. You said to just say Brad.
That's great.
Everything I saw about you is Bradley. So.
That's okay. Well, I know I'm Brad.
Thanks for joining us.
Nice to be here, Carleen.
Appreciate it. Now, you're a native of Illinois.
I am. Western suburbs of Chicago. Grew up in a little town called River Forest, which is right next to Oak Park, where Frank Lloyd Wright had his home and studio. So I know it's a big Frank Lloyd Wright area here, too.
It is. Well, welcome to Madison.
Nice to be here again.
You've enjoyed your stay so far.
Very much so.
Looking forward to your performance this weekend at Overture. You've performed on some of the nation's best theater stages.
I've been fortunate.
How will this performance compare?
Oh, it's going to be one of the best, honestly. The production is amazing because it came first from New York City Opera and then went to Washington, D.C. So Madison has rented a wonderful production to bring to the Overture Center. But also, the quality of the singer here in Madison. Alan Applin, the general director of Madison Opera, has done such a wonderful job in building up the opera and bringing in really fine singers. Tori Carlson is the Zenta and really world-class. And that's the same across the board. We're very fortunate to have a really wonderful group of singers this time.
Well, you're the lead.
I am. I'm the doomed Dutchman, yes.
Talk about the story behind this opera.
Well, basically, it's a story of based on a little bit of truth, sea captain who wanted to sail around the Horn of Africa, and he was cursed because he challenged God, and God said, no, you don't mess with Mother Nature. So the idea is that he has to sail the seas 7 years at a time, and he gets 1 day to find a faithful woman. Now, I find it funny because it's harder to find a faithful man nowadays, it seems to me, than a faithful woman. But he gets 1 day to find a woman that will be true to death, and so the opera takes place on that day. So I am washed ashore. The opera says I'm spit onto the beachfront. I come across this man who is also a sea captain and is lured by the riches that I have acquired. And he says, yes, I have a daughter. So come and see her. So I take shelter in his port. We meet Zenta, his daughter, and they have this sort of eternal connection. She has been drawn to this character for a long time through literature and different artistic things that are presented in the opera. And so we end up having this soulmate moment in the second act of the opera. And later on, though, I find her being courted by another suitor named Eric. And I think, oh, she is not true after all. So I see her and say that I am truly condemned to eternal damnation. So
that's the story.
Well, yeah, opera's all about love, lost, love, trying to find love, and
getting
really
a rap,
bad stuff.
but I want to say, the video that we were seeing there, you all were evacuated from Overture for one of your rehearsals, and that's what that was. The performances are this weekend. Just real quick, what would you say for someone who's never seen this or don't think they're a big fan of the opera? Why come out?
First of all, beautiful opera tunes, beautiful music, beautiful orchestra, a beautiful production, very short. It's only 2.5 hours long, so it's not a big investment in time. And honestly, one of the core really great mythologies in literature and in the arts.
Wonderful. Well, Brad, thank you very much for
my pleasure.
Today. Best to you with your performances this weekend.
My pleasure.
And if you'd like to see, we have all that information on our web channel, NBC.